You're Chinese.
So that's what people say?
See?
You did that on purpose.
I did. I was a little
You didn't.
You
You
was being
messed it
bad.
up.
No, I did it on purpose.
No, I got it.
being bad boy.
No.
We're currently they won't be quiet long enough for me to hit record. And then people complain to me.
Shut up.
And say that I
Who
did
are
something
people?
wrong.
You always say
One
like
guy
people.
DM'd him.
Yeah, he's always like, oh, people hate the show. It's just probably one
First of all,
psycho.
the definition of people is 2 or more persons. So if 2 people fucking say something, that's people.
Yeah, but fuck them, dude.
But
I didn't
that's
say
just-
a bunch of people. I said people.
People hate the show. All right.
Yeah. So
Oh, now you have no problem.
yeah,
being
now
quiet.
we'll be quiet.
We'll be
Go
quiet
ahead.
for you, my lord. My liege.
Yeah.
Sire.
I'm not editing anything.
Edit this dick, bitch.
Oh, how would he do?
There's not enough source material to work with.
Oh fuck! My dick is not
If
small.
literally, if we were to cut your dick in half,
Yeah.
it would cause a nuclear reaction.
Because it's an atom or whatever.
Yeah, because it's a fucking a cell or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. What, a nuclear,
Yeah.
an electron.
Just electron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we got fucking. What haven't we said? For
That was the
cock size?
Manhattan Project. They were trying to circumcise Stav.
Yeah. I was in
They had to
the,
bring in a bunch of scientists to figure out how to
I am
split his small dick.
uncircumcised.
so that was the
Is that why I'm uncircumcised? It's not a cultural thing.
That was the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
What was the Staten Island Project? That's my question.
Do you remember that reality show that was like Staten Island weddings?
No.
I remember seeing that on TV.
Yo, Mike Recine is here, by the way.
I was
yeah.
trying to think of
Yeah,
a nickname for him to say he had a big dick, but
Large.
I can't. I don't think we can go large.
Large peen racine.
The-
Large peen
Racine.
racine.
There you go. The
There-
anti-Stavros.
hey. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, all this trash you're talking about my dick, I don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
We
I'm
got
just,
a
I'm
real
just
life-
glad I did a refresher on how nuclear weapons work after. Have you ever seen that movie? What's the Cusack movie? Fat Man and Little Boy?
That's mine and Adam's spin-off podcast.
Say anything.
Yeah, it's Say Anything. Where
He has
to make, no, it's the Cusack Manhattan Project movie.
I've never seen any John Cusack movie.
Really?
No, I've seen Hot Tub Time Machine.
Wait, you've never seen any John Cusack movie?
Name some. Let's see if I've seen them.
Gross
High
Point Blank.
Fidelity, Gross Point
No.
Blank.
Neither
No.
of those.
He's a shitty actor.
He's just like nice, you know. People
Yeah.
think he's not. Like,
Well, I watched that Brian Williams movie. The
News?
No, the Beach Boys movie.
Oh yeah, he was good in that.
No, he wasn't. Paul Dano was.
Paul
good in it.
Dano was great.
Paul Dano was really good in it, and then it was like it would cut to Cusack as the older Brian Williams, and it was like a completely
It's Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson.
Yeah, Brian
Yeah.
Williams is the news guy.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
he is the news guy.
He's
why I
like,
said the
I am
news.
in Iraq right now. They're like, no, you're in a newsroom. He's like, the plane is crashing.
Yeah,
Someone's fucking my daughter in the ass.
My daughter got fucked in the ass last week because Lena Dunham made her.
Yeah. I think it was.
anyhow, Paul Dano's much better than him in that movie.
Paul Dano just came out of nowhere. He was in. Now he's like in every movie.
What are you
What was
talking
his
about?
first movie?
Yeah, it's weird how people aren't in things and they are in things. Who is this guy? I didn't approve of this.
Who
No,
is
he was,
this?
He was just supposed to be. He was supposed to be in There Will Be Blood, like just that first brother.
Right.
Yeah.
That comes up to.
That confused me the first
Daniel
time I saw
Day-Lewis. The fuck out of
There
me.
Will Be Blood. I was like, why? Is this a different guy? Did he come back?
No,
Yeah.
they just liked him so much. They're like, oh, you can play both roles.
He's great, dude.
Yeah.
That's for the first time I think I remember seeing him, but I'm sure he's been in stuff before.
My friend saw him smoking a spleef in the
Whoa,
city.
he does drugs?
Yeah, he smokes weed.
Well, I'm gonna tear down all of my Paul Dano posters when I get home. Now that I know
Phil
about
texted
that, swastika posters going back up.
He'll text me, just saw Paul Dano smoking a spleef. He's pretty cute. And I said, gay.
That is gay.
Gay, but
Phil is gay.
seriously, he's good. He looks good. Yeah.
Dano?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know.
What was his first movie?
His first movie was, I believe, Grease 2.
It was a
And then he was in-
private movie in Brian Singer's house.
Yeah.
It's a short film.
It's called The Little Boy in the Balloon.
Yeah, it's called Fat Man and Little Boy, and he has to play. He plays the Stavros character.
Oh, the cool guy that everyone respects.
What do you guys think about this look for me? Like more of a Pat Riley, like 1980s.
Wow.
Just pure slick back.
Bring it up completely yourself.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm asking. I'm
waiting.
trying out
You were
like
hoping
a pure
someone would
slick
comment
back.
on it. No
No,
one
you
did.
commented earlier.
Where'd you get your hair cut?
I got it cut on Myrtle, not too far from here.
What's the name of the place?
It's called
Gay cuts.
Brooklyn
Super
hair,
gay cuts.
Hair.
It's like a super
I forgot
cuts,
the
but for
name.
gay guys.
That's great.
Yeah.
Super gay cut.
Yeah. It's an old super cuts they made just for gay men.
My favorite is the hair cuttery.
Yeah.
Which is like it's almost like it's like that's what if Sean Spicer was trying to remember the word barber shop, and he was like, "Is yes, Mr. Trump at the hair cuttery place."
How did that guy get that job? It's fucking awesome.
He was an
So
RNC
bad.
guy.
Wasn't somebody else supposed to be
Milo.
the press
It
secretary?
was supposed to be Milo
Yeah.
Yiannopoulos.
supposed to be like
Daddy.
It should be Sam Hyde. Sam should have that job. I think it's only fair considering they got, his show kicked off the air.
Yeah.
He should have a job in the administration.
man, Hillary should have won, and then we would have had world peace.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yeah, it's her
Yeah,
fault.
Syria would be different probably if Hillary
No,
was
he means the
president.
show World Peace. It would still be on the air.
I'm talking about the show. Yeah,
Oh.
we would not have world
I
peace.
thought, yeah. I thought you meant actual world peace.
That would
Yeah.
be hilarious.
Too bad
we
fucking
would have,
Bernie fucked it up for her, dude.
Yeah.
too bad the Bernie Bros were doing coordinated harassments, and they forgot to vote.
Yeah.
Let's do a coordinated harassment right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Adam.
Yeah.
Well, we
Adam, you're
we
gay.
should offer it as like a raffle to people who listen to the show. If there's somebody,
Pick one of their enemies.
yeah, you can pick one of your enemies, and we'll tell people to. You send us their home address and phone number, and we'll say it on the show. But it has to be for a good cause.
Yeah.
Like it has to be like
They owe you sex.
The father of like a retarded child. But they're not good to they're a bad father to him. So we do it under the guise of we're helping the kid by getting the father murdered.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I
we're gonna
agree.
get him
Yeah.
killed.
Like
I thought
like Batman.
We're not gonna get him
like
killed.
Batman would.
We're gonna make him kill himself through trolls.
How about my
Yeah.
dad?
Your
What
dad,
about
you
your
wanna go with
dad?
your
Well, he's the father of a retarded kid.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is
So,
he
yeah,
good
we'll
to
just-
him?
No.
You have to explain that you got a brother that's autistic.
Oh, I have a brother who's autistic.
There you go.
So we should kill my dad.
Let's do it.
Do you guys do you have like a don't say the R word household that you grew up in, or do they give a shit or no?
No, not really.
No, they
I
have
don't
a
think
shirt that he wears that says retarded. so it's clearly marked
The
at all
retarded
times.
one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no,
In case they forget.
I have a mentally retarded cousin, and we just use a laser pointer and direct it at her face at all times, so we
been
never
told
forget
by-
which
Does she
one.
chase it like a cat? Like you put it up a wall?
I've been told by people that I might have mild autism, and I don't know.
I feel like everyone says that about every comic.
Yeah.
No, I think you two specifically.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because you're like autistic
Everyone
for
says that about every
Right.
comic.
About everybody.
because you're both like brilliant, but like your minds. It's
Well,
like
that is true.
Well,
I'm
about
not gonna
jokes.
deny that.
Brilliantly gay.
Overstatement.
I'm sorry, I didn't finish. You're both brilliantly gay.
Yeah.
But it's like for jokes. You know, it's like autism for jokes.
Why? What are we inefficient at?
Like social fucking, not with bros, but I feel like, social mores. Like you guys aren't like cosmopolitans like me. You know,
Mike
what I
went
mean?
on Mike went on a date with me a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was on a date and Mike was at the bar.
Stav's more Neapolitan.
Well, I
Sorry,
heard Adam
anyway.
on a podcast. He was talking about girls who watch Annie Hall and they think they can fuck an older Jewish guy.
Yeah.
And then I saw him at a bar. He was with some like 18-year-old girl. Some poor young girl.
Was she
18 years old.
Was she of the
20.
Chinese persuasion? She was,
Yeah, what flavor of Chinese was
Yeah.
she?
I was like, all right,
Szechuan?
be careful.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said be careful, and then she turned around, and then I just did this kind of like.
He was like,
Well, you can't really see that on the pod, but it was like I did a
Adam
scary
pulled
monster.
his dick out and beat off.
Yeah,
The
okay.
night that will be remembered as the rape of Nanjing.
She was not Asian, but
Yeah, that would be a funny sketch. Here's another SNL
rape of
sketch.
Nanjing.
There's a Chinese girl named Nanjing who gets raped. So Lorne Michaels,
That's the idea. That's the whole idea. Wow, you're right, dude. But that is a really good sketch.
It's only one girl, so it's not as bad.
It's his story. It's smart. It's a very smart sketch.
It's a sketch.
There's
It's
a
not
history
real life.
element. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, that's true.
What about the rape of Don King?
Don King. Yeah.
How about the rape of Martin Luther King? What is this sketch?
This is the best podcast on the internet.
It's a historical reference. They're like, to what? Martin Luther King? And they're like, no, the rape is
just a sketch.
different rape.
Don't take it literally. It's a sketch.
Oh, yeah, this is really...
God.
These are all really good ideas.
Is it like Martin? Do you rape Martin Luther King when he's alive, or do you like go to his grave and like dig his corpse up? And,
See,
but I guess it's not rape.
I guess,
Yeah,
it would have to be he'd be unwilling to have sex with you.
Yeah, right.
We'll flesh out the details, but I think the premise we can all agree is
Look, I'm kind of
solid.
like the idea man in the room. And then it's up to the other writers.
Yeah.
to make it funny.
Well, here's 35 rape and Nanching puns.
Isn't it Nanking?
Yeah, it's Nanking.
It's like there's 9 different spellings of it,
Okay.
right?
Adam.
This is translated from Chinese.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to look it up. I was reading Jacobin. I've been reading too much Jacobin magazine, so I forgot how to spell most.
What's that?
It's like what the DSA type people read.
Oh,
It's like smart. Like
So,
Mike and I are
Doesn't
both
DS
smart, dude. We are Chapo.
thanks. Yeah, I
Dance.
feel that way too.
Yeah.
Doesn't DSA sound a little close to like dick suckers?
Dick suckers.
Yeah,
Association?
DSL.
Yeah, yeah.
Dick Suck Anonymous.
some hot woman on Tinder just messaged me and she said she loves Beyonce. That's got to be a fucking fake, right?
What?
Yeah, this is somebody trolling you.
She's got big ass juicy titties.
Let me see.
It's a fake person for sure.
No, it's not a fake.
Why would you say she loves Beyonce?
Well, why would a fake
That's all she
person
said.
say that?
Because now the fakes are getting fucking sophisticated. Like, look how big this woman's titties are.
Okay, yeah, well,
That's a bot, dude.
She looks like she was dragged through a bush.
Yeah. I mean, that's good for you, Stav.
It's a look. It might.
She's from Dublin. She's Irish, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
This
she does
one-
have
She's got a.
some
She has
hooters
a 5
there.
o'clock shadow.
fine,
Hooters.
Yeah.
Do you remember the term for dancing Hooters?
Yeah, it was
love
a
that.
fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Do you? Yeah.
No one calls
It's a
them that
very well
anymore.
documented.
Yeah,
no,
she does. She has a mustache, dude.
She has
Let
a
me see.
mustache.
But those titties ain't
Those
those
titties
trains.
got a mustache though too though.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I heard?
Hey man, let me tell you something.
You know what I heard the other
I
day?
used to work at a gas station with an old black
Nick,
guy.
what's her
that-
full name?
Her name's Dublin.
Yeah, UCD Dublin is where she went. What's that stand for? The University of Sucking Dick. Yeah. The DSA University.
Choking on.
You know what I heard the other day?
Can I have my phone back, please?
No.
I wouldn't. Let's just say I wouldn't throw her out of bed for eating crackers.
Ah.
Have you heard that before?
Well, she does have a mustache.
Yeah.
She's got a mustache, dude.
Oh, so maybe she's real, dude. Maybe I'm in the mix.
Her opening line was, "I love Beyonce."
Did I tell that story on the podcast about that old black guy I worked with at the gas station?
Probably, but say it again.
That would just the gas station got bought by another company, and he'd been there like 20 years, and so the new company like made everybody sign new like employee agreements, or like employment agreements or whatever, and basically that was like I won't use drugs at work,
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
I won't, like, this is what sexual harassment is, and like I won't do it. you know?
Right.
And it's like legally they just have to show that you sign that, I guess. So if they get fucking sued, they're like, we told them not to do it.
Right.
And George refused to sign it. He was like, no, I'm not signing that. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what it says. And he was like, especially all this. He's like, if a beautiful woman comes in here, I'm going to say you look sexy today.
Good.
And then he just didn't sign it. They didn't do anything about it.
and then he fucking pulled his dick out.
Oh man,
Pulled some Girl
he made me
Scouts.
laugh so fucking hard one time. There was like there was some like middle-aged, just like, I mean, she looked like Janet Reno, you know, and like he's like, you know, checking her oil for her and shit, and like cleaning her car, and I'm like, I was there for some reason. I might have been pumping her gas,
right?
And then he was like doing all this extra shit or whatever, and he's like, oh, of course. He's like, thanks for seeing you again. He was just very nice to people, you know. So there was nothing like lecherous about it. He was like, you know, anything you need, you come by, you know, we'll take care of you. She's like, thanks so much. He's like, you have a nice day. And as soon as she pulls off, he's like, I'll fuck the shit out of that white bitch.
It was Janet Reno.
yeah, dude.
I feel like that's where I learned how to be
like
a
a
man,
bowl
just all those
haircut.
shitty jobs that I've had.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you've had a nice.
Mike's way more of a truck boy than Nick or I.
Yeah,
Well, I
you
don't know
moved
about
shit
that.
for a while, right?
For a long time, yeah.
Run
Like-
through the jobs, all the shit jobs you've had.
I mean, I worked at ShopRite.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was a mover. I wore a sandwich board in Times Square, handed out flyers. That was a great job. It was like $17
for a
bucks an
comedy
hour.
club?
Really?
For, like, for Broadway shows.
Oh, shit.
That was
Did you
17
have
bucks
to?
an hour?
Because now they do this shit where the ticket guys for the Broadway shows have to be like part of the show.
Oh, I hate
You know
that
what I mean?
shit.
Where they have to like dress up and shit
and sing
and they're
the
like Kinky Boots. You have to go see Kinky Boots. I
Yeah, you
live
have
all
to
the
suck
way
off
in
a
the
man.
ass end of fucking, you know.
They tried to get me to, but I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
It's good you tell.
Yeah, you're like a Danny Zuko
I worked for Got
type.
Junk. I cleaned out Woody Allen's basement.
Really?
What
Yeah,
was
it was
in
kinda
there? How
cool.
many skeletons were down there?
Just like
How
a
many-
few little ones.
How many
like,
soiled children's panties were there?
like it was like it probably added up to like one skeleton
yeah.
because they were so tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he would shove children in his ass, the entire child, and then digest them like an owl, and then shit out their bones.
yeah, like pellets.
Yeah, like owl pellets.
Oh fuck.
That would be a cool criminal.
The guy who shits
Guy-
The
out.
guy that shoves kids up his ass.
How big are these guys?
They never find the kid because he's up their ass.
He's just going around looking like a snake that just ate a goat.
Your parents have to warn you,
Just
like,
the
listen, there's a bad man out there who wants to shove you up his ass.
It's just an outline.
He says he has candy in his ass.
outline
Don't
on his
listen.
lower stomach of like tiny hands wrapped around a Nintendo Switch. You're like, what the fuck is that? He's like, mind your own
Yeah.
business.
It's glowing through his fucking stomach.
Yeah,
Han Solo.
My
Yeah.
name is Jeffrey.
that's kind of is what pregnancy is, right? It's a woman with a baby shoved in her pussy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure.
Scientifically, it's
Why don't
exactly
you
what it is.
smoke some weed on that, guys? Drop acid, check in, tune out. You know,
Like
Dude, some
that's like a
kid
Neil deGrasse
contemplate-
Tyson.
Some kids told me they listened
you know?
to CumTown for 6 hours on acid with their friends.
that's cool.
That's such a waste of acid.
I kind of want to start microdosing.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I heard it's good for like fixing your brain.
Yeah.
the
No,
brain is-
therapeutic.
If you have autism,
Yeah.
apparently.
I have some liquid acid here if you want to.
Should
We can talk
micro?
afterwards.
Should we micro?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you take like a tenth of a hit of acid.
Yeah, you put it in like,
like
you
3
put
times
a
a-
drop in your Brita filter or something.
No, you just no. You need distilled water because if you drink other water, it's got like bugs and like little like,
What?
yeah, it's got
Bugs?
minerals and shit in it.
Little bugs?
I'm just kidding. You know, it's got like regular water has like shit in it, minerals and stuff. But if you use it with distilled water, you could basically just measure out like a certain amount, and then like in a Pyrex like measuring cup, and you can pour it. You know, you can put one hit in there, mix it
Should
up.
we
and then
microdose before we record
You can find
the
out
next one?
maybe on Saturday.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm down. It's really, you don't trip. You feel like super present. You laugh a lot. You're very happy.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about Neil deGrasse Tyson being like, a woman gets a baby shoved up her pussy.
Neil deGrasse
Cosmos
Tyson's
episode?
never had sex. That's
Yeah.
why he likes space.
Dude, he
That's my
used to
theory.
be
Nick hates
jacked.
space.
Yeah, you do hate space.
I don't
You
hate
NASA.
space. I just hate people that like space.
Yeah. They're never
Space
good
is
people.
cool. But also the ocean's cool too. Why don't we ever go deep as hell into the ocean?
We do.
Cousteau,
James
dude.
Cameron does.
James Cameron, fuck him though. Other people.
James
Jacques Cousteau, man.
Cameron hit the back wall of the ocean like 1998. He went to the was it Marianas Trench.
Yeah,
There's like weird fish with fucking little fucking light
they're like
bulbs on their head and
aliens.
shit.
Yeah. A reading light
Yeah.
on their head.
Well, you think there's maybe there's other cool shit.
they're just down
dude.
there reading the diary of
I
Anne
bet you
Frank.
there's so much shit we haven't even fucking found at the bottom of the damn ocean.
Like you're a dick.
What?
Wait, how is it in the bottom
Because
of the
it's
ocean?
so small.
That doesn't make
My
sense.
dick is small, but it's dense.
It's
I've talked about
it's not
this.
attached to his body.
I dropped my dick swimming one time, and it was so heavy it floated or reverse floated to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, it was
sank.
your dick that was.
The word I'm looking for is sank. I said reverse floated.
Oh yeah. Holocaust.
I love
centers.
being fucking smart as hell, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep getting dumber until I die in like 4 years.
That's how it goes.
it sucks, dude.
It's like, how does Sean Spicer mess up all those words? And it's like, I don't know. He's like over 30 years old.
Yeah.
Your brain stops working.
The smartest I
Yeah.
was when I was like 21, I guess, and now just stay dumb for the rest
I'm
of
gonna
my
get
life.
Alzheimer's in like 4 years.
I feel it coming on.
They're gonna,
already.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna find me like just wandering around a grocery store.
beating off
Yeah,
with your dick out.
but like not on purpose this time.
No, yeah. Talking about fucking obscure UPN shows.
No, I'll forget all that shit. I won't
Nah, that's
remember
all you'll
anything.
remember.
Yeah, I get. They say that no, because that's the shit I want to remember.
Oh, that's the shit you
I'm
love.
gonna be the one that gets fucked over, and I like actually remember my family.
yeah.
And they're like, "Grandpa, you remember my name?" I'm like, that's not fucking important.
Yeah.
Who is Martin? I don't care about you.
Oh, nice. That was a little squeaker. Oh, fuck.
Because you put it in the microphone, like the phone.
Dude, it's got to pick up. All
you're
right?
gonna get pink eye. You're gonna give someone something.
You know,
farting
you
in
guys
the-
ever?
Lindy
You guys
West
ever?
pink eye when she comes on the show.
She's coming on next week.
Yeah, dude, my ally. Have you guys ever gotten food poisoning from eating ass?
No.
No,
No,
That
I don't think
happened-
that happens.
That's happened. Well, it's happened to Ian. First of all,
Ian Finance.
Who else? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was eating some poopy ass.
And I think it also
Just,
happened
like,
to
smell
my
it.
good friend Ryan Shutt. But I don't know if you want that out there. But
Good thing you already brought it up and said his name. Specifically brought that up and then
Yeah, well-
mentioned that it happened to him. He doesn't want that out there. He seems like the kind of guy that would be mad that you said that.
yeah, he's
too.
probably gonna be mad. Fuck.
Come on, man.
They're gonna take his breakout series away. at
Yeah.
Caroline's.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, that's
and
how
there's no way
that's
we're
how he
gonna
got
edit
the
it.
food poisoning.
Yeah.
He's getting that breakout series. Yeah, that's perfect right there. Perfect. That just keep going just like that. Oh, it's gonna be a great show.
You're cute, kid.
Look, Ryan, you're fantastic.
You're cute.
Yeah,
You're a
you
cute
got a
kid.
great look about you. Just keep going. Oh no, I'm not gonna come. I'm just shitting. That's the only way I can shit.
Fuck yeah.
That's my first job in New York. I was the doorman at Caroline's.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Which door? The back door? The back door. I was back door man.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Good riff.
Doorman.
Ends in silence.
That's how you know it fucking really slayed.
Yeah. I don't know. That last episode was a real dud until the last 5 minutes there.
Nah, it was a good.
I was all right.
They're all duds, you know?
we think
We
they're
had
all
good
bad.
energy when there was like pressure and
The thing
I
about
was a young
you guys
man
bringing
of
Dick
27
back
years
anytime
old. I'm fucking 28
that?
now.
Are you bringing back Dickfield anytime soon? I mean, that
Well,
was.
he
that was some-
retired
Yeah.
comedy.
Well, I know he died, but
Yeah.
I've been hands off with that guy for like a year now. I literally haven't mentioned
It's
him.
been less than a
Probably
year.
5 or 6 years.
We haven't done
I haven't said
the
yeah.
show for a year.
I stopped bringing him up, but he's still like. I mean, you saw he's still mad at me, and it's like, come on, man.
He still is? What do you mean?
He brings me up.
He brought you up in the retirement letter?
And I don't know, fucking Sean McCarthy like screen caps everything that guy writes and sends it to me.
Shouts out to Sean.
Yeah, shout out to Sean.
Good guy.
Yeah, thanks for.
I don't know if he's ever gotten food poisoning from eating ass, but maybe
Yeah.
he did.
Food poisoning from eating ass sounds like nonsense
Hey,
to me.
man. I don't know. I just threw it out there to the group to see what we had.
What was with the ass eating thing a couple months ago? Where did that start?
It was like more than a couple months ago. It was that like sort
There was
of
an article about it, like it was having a movement or something.
yeah,
I
rappers.
feel like that was a year ago. That's
Yeah,
Trick
but
Daddy. Trick Daddy's been talking about eating ass for years.
Yeah.
No, but it was like
Well, it's
guys.
also, what's his name?
Guys
in,
were starting to feel comfortable to saying that girls have licked their butts while
There's also
getting blown.
that line, the
Yeah, but that's a
fucking
sign of
Janae
weakness.
Aiko line.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, it's also
Eat the
in
booty like
True
groceries.
Romance. Samuel L. Jackson is like talking about, yeah, I eat the pussy and the ass
Yeah, yeah.
in Drexel's house.
That's right. That's right.
It's a good movie.
But I don't think that's what caused the movement.
Drexel was the original Dolezal. He wasn't just a wigger. He went full Dolezal.
Adam is
Who's that, the
pro
Jamaican?
Rachel Dolezal.
the
Gary Oldman's character in
Gary
True
Oldman,
Romance.
yeah.
He
Must have
rules.
thought it
The
was
drug
white boy
dealer.
day. It ain't white boy day, is it?
Yeah, man, that guy is a chameleon.
How about those pictures of Dolezal where she's got like a fake blonde dreads and shit in the woods? Those rule, dude.
Well, what's her new name now?
I don't know.
Nakake Nabisco Duracell.
What?
The wallet. She chose some like Nigerian ass name.
Oh, nice.
Because Dolezal was already her fake black name.
Right.
Wait, Dolezal was not her real name.
No, her real name is like Rebecca Yacht Club or something.
Yeah. No, she's from like the Midwest
No, it's
somewhere.
like Rachel like Moore or something.
It was pretty fucked up of her parents to rat her out. That's
Well,
what
she
I
was
think.
talking mad shit on her parents.
When?
When they did it, they did.
How would she do that?
No,
shit?
they
that
didn't,
would
her
like.
parents didn't fucking rat her out. When all that shit was going on, she had like prior to that talked shit about her parents, and then her parents did like an interview with like ABC or something where they were refuting all this shit she said about like she said she was raised in a teepee, which like Native Americans aren't even raised in teepees.
I don't know, dude.
She
If
should
I
have
had
her
a
parents
kid,
killed.
first of all, her parents were like
She
hippies.
should have. She must have known
And she
someone.
did have a weird upbringing. But also, if I had a kid that was just living their truth like Rachel Dolezal, I wouldn't
Yeah.
fucking like rat her out on national TV, like make her a fucking laughing stock.
Yeah.
You know, she was happy, dude.
Yeah.
She was happy being transracial. I'm pro-Lizal.
Yeah, I know you're
I'm
pro-Dolezal.
pro-Dolezal. Dude, I think I kind of fuck with her.
No, fuck her.
You
Where
fuck with
was
Rachel Dolezal?
Where
I
was
mean, I'd smash.
Where was the Wigger community when Dolezal happened? That's my question.
The weird community's been gone for years, dude.
Yeah,
Is
since
that
Eminem
it?
fell off.
Well, yeah.
Where was Eminem? Eminem should have stood up for her. He should have said something.
No, it's the Eminem clones, dude. Look, dude, fuck the Rachel Dolezal.
That's kind of what that Real Slim Shady song was about, right? It was about people appropriating his identity.
I think so.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
knows a
so
little
he's
bit about it.
It's
anti-appropriation.
also what the Pearl Jam song Corduroy is about. Man, Pearl Jam is fucking...
the worst band of all time.
Well, it's interesting because, like, they have such a huge fan base. And I like listening to Pearl Jam, but all the songs are, like, you know, about the pain of being broken up with, or, you know, like, people copying your jacket or finding out you have a stepdad. It's like fucking... Not one,
Well,
like Jeremy's about
school
like
shooting,
a kid
right?
that he bullied until he killed himself.
Oh.
I mean,
Wait,
not him,
really?
but that's the perspective of the you know, the guy in the song.
I'm gay.
Jeremy sucked my dick. I'm gay. Suck my. Jeremy suck my. Yeah.
Suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick now.
No, but corduroy is about. He's like he wore some like corduroy jacket. He got like a thrift shop, and then I guess there was like articles written about like check out Eddie Vedder's cool jacket, and he's like, just leave me alone. It's like I don't want all this success.
He was
You wrote a song
also
about that.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, corduroy.
he was also like an early performative woke male feminist.
Was
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Wasn't that band originally named Mookie Blaylock or something?
That's
or
a
Mookie
sick
after
name.
Mookie Blakelock?
Yeah. That's a sick name for
That
a
guy
band.
rules.
Yeah.
Because they were Blazers fans, right? Where are they from?
They're from
Seattle,
Seattle,
so they were
dude. They're
Sonics
Sonics fans. And Mookie Blaylock played for the
Was
Sonics.
it Sonic?
Sorry, Nick. That's there's a basketball player named Mookie Blaylock. So stop.
Nick knows, dude.
Cool,
Nick, who's your
Yeah, I'm the
favorite?
world's biggest Pearl Jam fan.
Nick, who's your favorite NBA fan? Who's your favorite NBA player from the 1990s?
1990s.
yeah, not Michael Jordan. Though.
Yeah. Okay. Not Michael
Or
Jordan.
Scottie
Keith Van
Pippen?
Horn.
Bill Clinton in NBA Jam.
Dude, there's
Keith Van Horn's good.
There's a fucking like the playoffs right now are going on, and the promo commercial for the playoffs are with Scottie Pippen. And every fucking time I see that guy, I cannot stop laughing about how much he looks like Osama bin
Yeah,
Laden.
he looks exactly like Osama, dude. If you throw
Exactly
fucking, I bet we
like
can
Osama bin
Photoshop.
Laden.
We can Photoshop a good picture. of him with
People
the
have
turban
to
on.
have done it, dude.
Yeah.
He looks almost exactly like Osama bin Laden.
Yeah,
He's probably a
Is it that hard to look like Osama bin Laden though?
he's gotta have a big nose and it's,
It's just
weird.
two really funny people who look the same.
Yeah.
Him and Osama bin Laden, and also old Ringo Starr and Yasser Arafat look exactly the same.
Ringo.
Yeah.
My name's Ringo. I've never had sex.
There's like
Ringo Starr.
There's like three-
I'm gay.
Three guys that
Tell you
look
something.
like Tom Hardy.
Who?
Tom Hardy's sexy as shit though.
But
dude.
there's like three different actors. There's like
Are there
did you see that
terrorists?
movie The Invitation?
Mm-mm.
I think there's a guy that just looks identical. I mean, it's not him, obviously, but there's a guy that looks identical to him in that movie. And then was it Jai Courtney?
I don't know. dude.
Jai Courtney or Jai Whitney?
Jay?
No, not
Michael
Jai.
Jai White.
No, not Michael Jai White.
That guy rules, dude. Black
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Have you seen the video of him teaching Kimbo Slice how to punch?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That guy's awesome, man. I love
R.I.P.
Black Dynamite.
R.I.P. to a real one, Kimbo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking rules.
He was the official bare knuckle brawler of CumTown.
Yeah.
How did he die again? Was it a heart attack?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
no, I think it was a brain aneurysm.
Man, those are crazy. You ever know anybody that died of those?
No.
What happens?
What happens? Your brain
Just people
blows
just
up?
drop fucking dead. And they're like,
Damn.
oh yeah, I guess in a brain aneurysm. There's like no
God damn.
symptoms or anything.
Fuck.
You
I
just
worked with a
die.
guy. He was my age. He was like 21 at the time. he was like one of my
Oh, what?
coworkers. Yeah, he like just didn't show up to work, and then 3 days later they're like, "Oh, yeah, sorry everybody, they found him dead in his apartment."
Alone.
Yeah.
Oh man, fucking unexpected deaths. You have any, Adam?
I just heard someone killed himself recently.
Yikes.
If you guys died, how long do you think it would take for them to find you?
Well, considering my apartment smells like cat shit, probably 4.5 months.
Yeah. Yeah. Nick doesn't text back either, so we'd be like, Nick's
we'd
being a
be like,
dick.
he's just an asshole.
yeah. Well, fuck
him.
Nick, man.
Fuck him if he wants to hang out with his Hollywood friends, Bam Margera and Dog the Bounty Hunter, and all the guys he's hanging out with in fucking Hollywood instead of us.
He's rotting.
yeah.
I wasn't hanging out with Bam Margera. Dog the Bounty Hunter, yes.
Yeah, he did. He met Dog the
Wait, you
Dog the
did?
Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, he was
What
at Eric
happened?
Andre's birthday
Did you talk
party.
to him?
No.
What?
Well, he's just
Yeah.
walking around. Nobody was talking to him.
Why did you talk to him? I would have fucking talked to him.
Because I was like, is that Dog the Bounty Hunter? And then Androsky was like, no, it's just a Dog the Bounty Hunter like impersonator.
Yeah, you never know, especially if it's Eric Andre. You could have just hired a guy.
Well, yeah.
well, was it him?
I'm pretty sure it was him.
I would have. Well, obviously, if you go up to him, you got to give the traditional Hawaiian greeting. So you say "Mahalo, brother."
Of course.
How are you doing?
Yo, by the way, good for Eric Andre for smashing Rosario.
Oh,
A dream.
oh, she's sick, dude.
That's
She's Bernie.
incredible.
She's Bernie.
She rules.
She's the hottest girl ever.
You wanna talk
I've had
about
a crush
juicy
on her for
yum yums.
I've had a crush on her for years since
For
that
who?
Rosario Dawson.
Oh,
Eric Andre.
Since kids, dude.
Since kids, I've never seen it.
since Rent.
Since Rent.
Adam's favorite movie.
No, do you remember 20?
They all have the same disease as me.
Do you remember?
what? Being gay.
No. What? No.
What? And initially, he thought it was about collecting rent, so that appealed to him on one level. And then he's found out it was about being
this'll be
HIV
nice.
positive.
I can't wait to get into the intricacies of landlord rules.
Ooh, evicting people. That sounds great. They have AIDS.
Why am I the Seth? Why do I?
Why do
Because
you
somebody
think?
has to be the Seth.
Why do you think, Adam?
I think you're the Seth.
Who?
Both of you. I think
First of
I'm
all,
the normal and you're the Seth.
I'm the least woke. So
That's true.
I'm instantly disqualified from being Seth.
You're pretty woke, low key, dude.
No, I'm not.
You should see the books.
No, but
You haven't
hold
seen
on.
the books that are in Nick's room.
Low key.
Low key.
Below the secret level that only I know about.
Yeah,
Nick is low key the most woke.
Not the most.
He's
low
actually
key.
low key the most socialist and most woke.
I'm the most, but even lower key than that. There's different series of keys.
Yeah.
And when you get to the bottom key, 1,000% crypto fascist. Which again, thank you for accusing me of being that.
Crypto
That's
Nazi.
That's when I'm getting that on the back of my motorcycle club cut. When I finally get in that motorcycle gang, I'm getting crypto fascist spelled out in little tiny skulls.
It's cool. It's like Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah. Well, it's like a Nazi, but you're good at hacking.
Yeah.
That's what crypto fascist means.
That's pretty good.
Mhm.
I
That's
love
cool.
hacking.
Do you remember that movie
hacking in the
25th
mainframe.
Hour with Rosario Dawson?
No.
Yeah.
She was in Alexander. Her titties are out in that.
What's-
You better believe your boy did a little fucking Googling.
Oh, you
to
saw
find
the
that
movie
out.
Alexander because it was like about like Greek
It's
type
like a 4-hour
shit?
movie.
No, I never saw it. I just saw the fucking the titty scenes.
You didn't even see it?
No, fuck no.
Stop. You should get one of those little hats that Dom DeLuise used to
I
wear.
would love to, man. No, I can't do that. But
Can you
I don't know.
please do that? The little, you know what hat you need? The hat that what's his name? Hooker
Homer.
wears in The Sting. That big like poofy.
Yeah.
Cap.
Oh hell yes, dude.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about wearing captain's hats.
You should get into Fez.
Fez. I don't think.
You know
about
what this hat looks like from this angle? It looks like one of the guys on the Death Star that was like about to get choked out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Did you guys see
do look-
Rogue
Except he
One?
fucks.
You're like setting
Nice.
phases now.
Yeah.
Right away.
I
Right
saw-
away, Vader.
Yeah. If that was me, I'd fuck up Darth Vader.
Did
dude.
you see Rogue One?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
I liked it.
It was
I was thinking about
fine.
renting it.
It was okay.
I watched the trailer and I was bored by the trailer.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I fell
fucking
asleep,
fine.
to be honest. But I was also sitting, and then like at the end, I found out the guy sitting next to me was like this total Spurgo that was just like, first of all, I think we need to talk about a couple things. I was like, I don't know if we do.
Yeah, no.
He's like, I thought they got
Wait,
a couple
stranger
things wrong.
was talking to you in
Yeah.
the
He
movie
just like
theater?
starts talking, like
Oh,
during the
what?
credits. Yeah. He just like starts going, like he wanted
that's
to like
so sad.
talk about what they got wrong.
Imagine
and-
being that
To a
into Star
stranger?
Wars.
What do you mean what they got wrong?
Yeah,
You are consuming the bits.
He's
well,
like,
because it's
I
like
think
based
they
on
wrong.
books or some gay
Yeah.
shit. I don't know.
Well, it's leading up to A New Hope.
Yeah,
it's
right,
like
right.
a direct prequel.
It was cool. I mean, that part was cool. There were some sweet parts, but it was long.
That
too
dude's
long.
reading the Star Wars books.
fucking nerds, dude. Bigger nerds than you can imagine.
I don't think
Bigger nerds than us.
I had a friend that spent like a long time in jail, and he got like real into reading while he was in jail.
Gay.
But the shit that he was reading was like
Wait, he turned gay in jail?
Heathcliff.
he did. You know, it was like Star Wars books and shit like that.
Oh my god, like the fucking dumbest version of Malcolm X possible.
yeah.
Just like, he comes out a militant nerd.
Yeah, Malcolm X Wing.
Hey, not bad.
Sorry, I
Pretty
mean,
good.
you got to get something in there, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
No, it was always funny when he would like, cause he would go to jail for like 2 years, and then he would get out, and you would have to like listen to him like catch up on culture and be excited about shit. He's like, "Oh my god, have you seen Dan in real life?" And I'm like, "No," and no.
Catching up on shitty culture.
Jamel was telling me about his friend that got out of jail and then got Instagram. It was like he like didn't understand the social mores of Instagram.
Yeah.
And he was like posting porn. At like 11 on a Tuesday morning, just posting like hardcore porn.
Yeah, when
On
my
Instagram.
roommate George first got Instagram, my old roommate.
Well, who's that comic in DC? Russ Green does that. His Tumblr is
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
Russ's
Russ.
Tumblr.
His Tumblr is
like
like
Russ.
it's all like very woke stuff, and then
it's
after
all
like
Black Lives Matter.
all Black Lives Matter, and then
Yeah.
after 5 p.m. it's like pussy viewers retumbled.
Nubian pussy
Yeah,
viewers. It's
yeah.
always like
And
the
it's-
brownest, juiciest asses, but you can
right.
see their pussies
It's-
also.
Dude, it's like an enormous like 8K image of a black woman's pussy with like sweat beating off of it.
Yes.
You can see like all the individual pores. It looks like
And,
a
like,
basketball.
But like a quote of Marcus Garvey superimposed over it also.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really have that crossover. It's like he just has like a 5 p.m. switch.
That's true.
Because it's like a nighttime thing.
You're
It's
right,
not 5 p.m. It's a little bit later than that.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like 10 or 11.
It'll immediately proceed like posting about how much he loves his children.
Yeah.
It's like, what a good father. Yeah.
He
I
was
don't
a
want to
good dad.
I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't use social media like that. I mean, it's pretty honest.
Yeah, no, it's honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russ probably isn't in any weird shit, or else it's a cover for like the real freaky shit he's into. But I don't think so. I think that's what he's beating off to. He's letting you know.
It'd be weird if he was
That'd be
beating off to the
tighter.
other stuff,
Yeah.
and then the porn was his political views.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, I don't believe any of this Black Lives Matter shit. I just use it to come. How I really feel is
Yeah, shouts out to Russ for beating off publicly. Let's see here. I feel like we should ask Mike a question. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, so we haven't utilized our guests enough in this episode.
Not at all.
But first of all, we got a real gabagool head in the stew today.
Oh yeah.
I know, Mike, you're a CumTown fan, and I also know that we've said a lot of disparaging things about Italian Americans on this program.
well, I have mostly,
yeah,
and
but
I'm
none of
not
it's
going to
that
stop
bad.
or apologize. So if that's where this is
And Nick
going,
wants to say something to you.
fuck you.
Yeah, Mike was supposed to bring fucking meatballs, but we don't have them.
I tried making a pizza and it didn't turn out very well.
I was
So I
making a
threw it in the
pizza, but I
garbage.
got too busy getting to first base with my fingertips, so I couldn't bring it. Sorry.
That is so funny. You couldn't bring meatballs because you were making a pizza. That's the most Italian sentence of all time. Was devaluing my currency. I don't know. Is that Italy or is that Venezuela? What about Berlusconi? What do you know about Berlusconi?
What is that?
Yeah, you rule.
The
dude.
old
Yeah.
prime minister of Italy that was basically
He was
Trump
the king
before
of
Trump.
Italy in the early 2000s.
And he was just fucking young girls and shit.
Yeah, he was having bunga bunga parties, they were called, where he'd fuck like 17-year-old Moroccan girls.
Was
Yeah.
that before Mussolini or?
That was
Then
like-
Mussolini came in and fixed the country. Actually, my uncle, we went to Italy last year. My uncle gave us like a tour and he showed us where Mussolini spoke. And he was like, they started off with some good ideas and then they.
It's like a sauce. They put too many. There's too much salt in the sauce.
How do I explain? You know, when you're making a meatballs.
I love that shit, dude. When fucking Europeans aren't like, do not denounce the old. Like, there's so many people in Greece that are like fascists. And it's like,
Yeah.
how can you be like, yeah, they're not
Well,
that.
because there's too many faggots.
Yeah, literally too many fucking black people selling CDs. That's what they do in Greece, by the way.
They sell
They sell bootleg CDs. That's
Of
the
what?
stereotype.
G-Unit?
Literally, yes. Shit
Yeah.
like that. Or just whatever of the day.
Wait, so
music of the day.
you got family on the other
It's
side?
weird that,
Yeah.
that here Chinese people do that,
I know.
and which
We don't have Chinese in Greece.
Yeah,
Thank
but it's
God.
weird that they would if the blacks are the Chinese of Greece. I don't understand why they're because nobody's really racist to Chinese immigrants here.
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
They're
I mean,
annoying.
they're
driving
racist in
thing.
terms of like they do the voice or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
there's stereotypes. But it's not like anyone's like, you know what I can't stand? Chinese people, you know.
I feel like I've
the
heard you
Chinese-
say that.
No, never. I'm like
I
basically.
guess because you were living with them.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I never said I hated them either. They were like great to me. They covered for me when the FBI showed up.
That is cool. That the fucking
That is
flip.
tight, yeah.
I heard they never go to the cops, right?
Absolutely
fuck
not.
with
They
Poe.
fucking spelled it out for me. It was like,
Yeah.
even if they real police, we tell them we don't know you.
Wow, the Chinese and the Italians.
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
they
lot-
don't fuck with police.
Yeah, but the
dude.
Italians all end up snitching anyways.
That's true.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of performative being against snitches. And
Yeah.
Well, I heard you can get like 9 out of 10 guys to snitch. You just show them pictures of his family. You show him like his daughter's mustache, and he's like, "You're never gonna kiss this girl's
You're never-
mustache again."
You're never gonna suck
Go,
my
all right, whatever you want to know. Yeah.
My
sorry.
Waluigi daughter.
yeah. Yeah, remember how fat Johnny Sack's daughter that the one
Oh,
of his
so good.
daughters
And his
was?
wife.
Oh yeah, and his
That
wife,
was the
of course.
joke that
Yeah.
Tony told. What was the joke he told that got Johnny sacked? That
Ralph did.
The mole. It was the mole.
She got a 90, but Tony had to go and he goes, when she hauls ass, she has to make 2 trips.
Yeah, the Chinese they don't like romance hardship like other people do. They just sort of
They just
deal
do
with
it?
it. Yeah,
well,
that's
because
true.
Yeah.
work is like part
It's
of life.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like us where we hate working.
Yeah,
Yeah, working.
Yeah, they
so
love it.
gay.
I really fucking hate working. I hate having to do anything.
All
Me
of
too,
the
man.
Asian girls that I've dated like give money to their parents, which
Yeah.
is crazy to me.
I do. I give my parents money.
But like every month they have
I'm
like
the
a
breadwinner, dude.
One time my mom saw my apartment and she was like, there's too much clutter. You got to be a minimalist like an Asian.
That's what your mom knows about Asians.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
You ever think about like how like racist your family is and how much it kind of rubbed off on you?
Yo, for sure.
Like it's like not necessary to reduce people to their races all the time.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is. I don't know.
There's no way around it. Yeah, my dad is just racist because he's stupid. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Well, it's also because he's Greek.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why he's stupid.
Hey, dude,
Who's dumber,
geometry.
Greeks or Italians?
Greeks, I guess.
Italians, dude. Come on.
Greeks are too dumb to be as loud as Italians, which is why Italians are more obnoxious.
That's not true. We're not too dumb to be loud.
Yeah.
We're just fucking.
No, I mean like culturally, they don't have a loud enough culture to be as despised as the Italians are.
We're
And it's
good,
because
but
they're
we're
dumb.
good at
You
like
know what's-
art and stuff.
You know
What's
what's
that?
interesting?
We're good at like art
but
and
not the American
filmmaking.
ones. You know what's interesting to me is like they come like so like Italians.
Whose cuisine is better? You know.
Us. Fuck off, dude.
really?
Fucking souvlaki and shit.
Yeah,
dude.
I don't know. I go Italian, baby.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
whatever.
probably.
No, but it's like
It's bad for you. You guys,
it's like,
will,
you
you guys
know-
will get fat eating Italian food.
you know that episode of Sopranos where they go back to Italy
Yeah.
and fucking
Oh yeah.
and fucking Paulie's
They just
so
clown
excited.
Paulie for asking
Paulie's
for gravy.
so excited because
Gravy,
he's
yeah.
gonna finally go back to the motherland, and then he comes over and everyone's like, "This guy's a fucking clown!" Like,
yeah.
commendatory, you know. It's like I don't know. I guess it's like there's such a divide, I guess, between immigrant groups in America.
Wow.
Like
dude.
are Greek
Yes
Americans
and
are Greek Americans judged by Greek people in the same way?
It's not as bad because there's a huge. I feel like.
But you go to
there's an
Italy-
Italian American. Like fucking identity that's happened
Yeah.
that is much different from Italian in a way that there isn't
Like
really-
If you go to
Irish
Italy,
American.
it's still the core stuff. They're loud. They're rapey. They're
yeah
you know,
yeah
They harass women. They
Of course.
Yeah.
It's a lot of the same shit. They're loud in different ways. I feel like there's no
That's
Greek
what-
American tradition here like there was an Italian American tradition.
I had an
That's
uncle.
what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I had a great uncle. He had this garden, and he like hated squirrels because they would eat his garden. So he would like trap the squirrels and gas them with the exhaust of his car. And he told us,
Torture them.
yeah. And one, he was like really old. He was my grandmother's brother. And one Thanksgiving, he like made my cousin cry because he's talking about how he gasses squirrels. And she's like crying, and he's like, "Hey, and you know what else I'll do now? I'll take it a squirrel." And he would like pour boiling water on them and stuff, just like a psychopath. But he was like so funny.
That's so good.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, I feel like we're losing that beautiful Italian
We sure
edge.
are. Yeah.
That fucking what is it? What's the vendetta shit called?
Vendetta.
Omerta shit, dude.
Isn't it what then? What's Vendetta?
Nah, dude.
Vendetta's like revenge or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Omerta's like the code, right?
But we're rewatching Sopranos, me and my girlfriend, and she's so mad that Melfi didn't tell Tony about the rape.
yeah. I'm mad that she had to get raped. It's like was a rape necessary?
I don't know.
dude. That's what makes the show funny. You can't be serious all the
You have some
time.
levity
Comic
stop.
relief.
Yeah, it's comic relief. A lady getting raped in a parking garage.
It is the funniest show though, for real.
Yeah. Well, I
It's
love how
so
she
funny.
tracks the guy down and he's like working at like a Wetzel's Pretzels or something.
Yeah, he's working in fast food.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
tracks him
yeah.
down. I don't even.
He's
Well,
an
no, she
employee
just
of the
goes in
month.
and
That's
he's
the
employee
episode's
of the
called
month.
Employee of the Month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What's in American History X, right? Edward Norton gets raped, But
Yeah.
why did they do it? Because he made friends with the black guy or something?
Well, no,
Oh, yeah,
it
he
was
gets raped
because
by the Nazis?
it's because he challenged the like power structure of the Nazi organization.
Oh.
He didn't become friends with the black guy until afterwards.
Okay.
He pissed them off by like being like, "You guys aren't real Nazis,"
Oh, yeah.
because he saw them like dealing drugs to the black guys or whatever.
Oh.
And he didn't
Oh.
realize that they were like prison Nazis, which is just like, you know, it's like not real. You know,
You just have to be a Nazi.
yeah,
to
it's just a
survive.
prison
I mean,
gang.
if any one of us went to prison, we'd turn into a Nazi.
Yeah, probably.
I couldn't, but would
Probably
they
not
accept
Adam.
me?
Probably not Adam, yeah. yeah.
I always
Yeah, if
wonder
I
this.
went to prison,
I always wonder this, like, what would I like?
You would get
if you're
raped.
white, you have to join the Aryan Brotherhood, but like,
You would find the biggest
what
guy
do
and suck his
Jewish people
cock.
do?
you'd probably just get turned out. Actually, you'd probably teach people how to write letters. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. That's I would dangerous
No, you-
minds then.
Adam, I forgot
Yeah.
you were Jewish for a second.
Oh, you did?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking at you from profile.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I don't look that Jewish.
But you would also you'd also have to get over the hurdle.
He said, I don't look that Jewish.
doesn't look that Jewish.
I don't. A lot of people look a lot more Jewish than me. You guys think I look so Jewish?
Yeah, dude. There's 1,400-pound people. It doesn't mean I'm not fat. You know what I mean? Like,
There is not 1,400-pound people.
yeah,
somewhere.
that's too many.
That's like a fucking Toyota.
all right, 700-pound people.
Adam looks like
Jeez.
Nazi propaganda.
Yeah, you do.
Oof.
Have you ever seen that actor, that guy from Spin City, Richard Kind?
Yeah,
He looks more Jewish than me.
No, he doesn't.
I guess.
Yes, he
I don't
does.
No, you look much more Jewish.
Phil looks more Jewish.
Sure, but Phil's a 700-pounder.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, you do look very Jewish.
Have you seen that actor Five-ish Finkel?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's the most Jewish guy of all time.
Five. Yeah. Well, also the name doesn't help.
yeah. He changed his name for Hollywood.
I think I look pretty good.
No one said you look bad. But you definitely would get raped in prison, though.
Oh,
Yeah, because you look good.
Yeah, because you're cute.
because I'm
It's,
pretty.
yeah.
We saw those ass
By-
cheeks
by
in
you
Cali. I would fuck those ass cheeks.
They would ask me what the mouth does immediately.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got DSLs. I know the deal.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay, Adam. Here's
You'd
the
also
thing.
have to get over the hurdle of me writing letters to the prisoners saying that you're a child molester. That's a fun bit.
Even though he's in here for some kind of tax thing,
Yeah.
obviously.
No,
what
I'd-
you don't know about is that he also raped children.
Yeah.
No, I'd be
Black
I'd
children.
be in prison for socialism,
Yeah.
obviously. No, I'm socialist.
When you go to prison, how do they find out that you're a child molester?
Everybody knows, I
Everybody-
guess.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody
guards
knows what
probably tell
Do
everybody.
they
you.
watch the news or something? Or yeah.
I think everyone wants child molesters to get raped, even the guards.
I
and
guess
shit.
it's because
What if you
when
get raped in prison just for looking like a child molester?
yeah,
Oh,
I guess
I'd be
if
fucked.
you're being like arraigned and there's other guys at the same time, and then you're like being sent to jail with other guys that were on the same docket as you.
Oh,
then
right.
They would probably know.
Is
that,
Jared
right?
Fogel getting raped?
Yeah,
Probably.
he's
You
getting
don't
beat
hear
up.
about that.
Kurt,
You know-
Kurt has a bit about.
I
it.
love that bit. It's
Yeah.
really good.
What is
It's really
The
funny.
big black cock
Kurt Metzger's
bit.
bit about apparently Subway Jared not having a good time in prison. You know, he's like, don't worry, he's being raped.
Subway Jared.
Yeah,
Framed.
Well,
Another
no, the
beautiful
joke,
man
The joke is
framed.
that's what the law does to deal with people. Is that
well, yeah, it's part of a much bigger bit. I don't
Yeah.
want to just do Kurt Metzger's stand up on my podcast.
all right? Well, there's two types of black people. Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, do this one. This is a
Do
good
this bit, Adam.
You
You
do
have
it
to
though.
finish
I
it.
forgot the rest of it.
No, there's black people and there's a
Come on, man. You've already said the N word more than anyone else on the show.
What are you talking about?
You say it the most, even in real life.
that's not even
Right.
true at
you
all.
say it all the time.
Yeah.
Hard R.
I've never
Oh.
ever said that.
4 times today.
I would never say that word.
Sometimes you pause the podcast to say it to get it out of your system, kind of like Tourette's.
I didn't say. I went like a
I'm,
month.
I'm having N word withdrawal.
I went like a month of 2017 without saying it, and then I saw a guy not pick up after his dog, and I let one
It
go.
was a white guy too.
And I was like, that was my first of 2017, and then I just started letting it fly again
Yeah, dude.
Would you say it in your head or you said it out loud?
out loud.
But like under
Nobody,
your breath?
yeah, nobody else was in the car.
Oh,
in a
okay.
megaphone with a megaphone on, driving through Bed-Stuy.
I had it installed. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a good word to say. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
of all the worry. I mean, you can't make things off limits.
Yeah, we're freedom of speech guys.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even a freedom of speech guy. It's just like I can't help myself.
Yeah.
If you say I can't say something,
I gotta say it.
right?
Yeah,
It's like
birds need to fly. You know.
you know. It'd be like if there was like people walking around and they had like a button on their forehead that said "Do not push,"
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Oh, hey man!" Like I wouldn't just be staring at that button the entire time I'm
Yeah.
talking to you.
My friend Doug got suspended,
And
for
that's what
saying-
turbans are, essentially.
My cousin,
that jewel on the front.
my
It's a
cousin
button.
got suspended for calling a girl a Negro. And
Oh,
then
that's a little excessive.
And then his mom.
You might as well just say the word at that point.
And then his mom. It was like in middle school.
Yeah.
Well, he shouldn't have
And
said
then
it.
his mom argued his way out of the suspension by saying he didn't know what it meant. And I always remember thinking like,
His mom.
Is Negro derogatory?
I mean,
it's not a good word.
I let one go in the garbage truck once because this guy gave me a parking ticket. I was eating my lunch and I no standing, and he just comes over and scans the car, and he gives me a parking ticket. And there was but he walked away. But the guy I was working with was, a black gentleman.
of the variety.
Yeah, and I just let it go.
Oh, how did he feel about it?
He was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "I'm sorry. That guy just made me so mad."
Wow, that's incredible. So sometimes your need to say it is so bad that even around a black person, you'll let it fly.
That's blind rage, dude.
That's good for
No,
yeah.
because we worked at a place where like they just
They
let
made
me
you
say it all. Yeah, they made me say it all the time. I was the only white guy that worked there.
I only say it into an asshole that I'm eating. And that's how you prevent food poisoning. That's
Well known
old
fact, yeah.
indigenous science. Indigenous magic.
yeah.
Wait, so you worked at a garbage truck too?
Yeah, I worked for Got Junk.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Sanitation.
It's not really
That's
a garbage
a cool
truck. It's
business.
like a
They're
little,
like, hey, what should we name our business? It's like, oh, let's just steal the Got Milk advertising campaign.
What other weird shit did you fucking clear out? I'm sure you saw a bunch of weird shit.
we were cleaning out like a dead hoarder's apartment, and
Oh God.
we found like towels covered in human shit. And I like called my boss, and he tried to make me go back and clean it up.
That's incredible.
Yeah, he's like, it's not shit. It's just yellow stuff with stains on it. I talked to the super.
That's
so,
fucking horrifying.
so I'm like, I'm not going back in there to do that. I like had to Google like
I could see myself getting to that point. Like running, if I was like broke and living by myself and I just wanted to die,
yeah,
run out of toilet paper and you're like, just
there's a
fuck it.
towel on the.
I don't fucking care.
That is fucking horrifying, dude.
I don't even give a shit anymore. I'm gonna wait until some garbage man throws my body.
Some aspiring comedian, some guy who takes improv classes will clean this up.
Right.
But
Let some UCB asshole wipe my ass.
Who else would work at that fucking job? Was it a bunch of fucking?
it was all like
college shit?
full time guy. I was the
Oh,
only.
really?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird doing the because like with
But I've never
commercial
been happier.
commercial production, it's always people that like, well, I want to be a producer or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of guys that are just like, no, this is like my only career.
Yeah, and they're like, where else am I going to make $200 a day?
Yeah, and they are like legitimately like blue collar guys, and those are the funniest guys to be on the truck with.
Yeah.
Because they're like, screaming at women and like going on set. Like this is a Puerto Rican guy I work with. They would go on set and he would call everyone on set the N-word.
Just like some
Just had to,
24-year-old
yeah.
girl from Westchester.
Yeah. It was like that. Yeah, like Phil, that guy Phil we work with.
Yeah.
Who's like almost has like sort of like almost a British accent with how white he is. I think he was like raised in Britain actually.
He's a professional skier. or
Yeah,
something.
right.
Yeah.
And
What, the Puerto Rican guy?
No.
This other guy.
no, the Puerto Rican guy's a different kind of professional skier. Know what I mean? I'm touching
he
my
helps
nose.
people ski.
Yeah, I'm touching my nose in the cocaine gesture.
My friend Joe called me one time. He was like, can you dump my truck in the morning? And I was like, yeah. He was like, thanks, Mike. He's like, yo, call me an M one time. And I was like, I can't. There's too many standing around. Right now. But
One time Jamel said
I was worried I wasn't talking enough this episode. But then we got into
the N-word
saying the N-word. And I came alive.
Do you ever say it while making pasta?
Of course.
That's Christmas dinner at Mike's house. That's the Racine family tradition.
Yeah.
Everyone goes around the table, says it.
That's
I
part
asked
of
my
the
grandma, I was like, what would bother you more, if I was gay or if I brought home a black woman? And she was like, well, she thought about it for a second. She was like, if you were gay, that wouldn't be your fault.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
She's like the pieces of shit.
Mama
who-
See,
mia.
you know what? I do have the distinct impulse to kiss my fingertips after hearing that, and I guess that's where it comes from.
Yeah. She really thought, that's the best part. She really fucking turned it over in her head. It wouldn't be your fault. So at least she thinks it's not your fault.
Yeah, it's very weird. We're so similar to the black community, in a lot of ways.
The eye ties?
Yeah,
The
right?
Dagos?
Yeah, would you say?
I guess. I mean, no, not really.
Well, I think velour jumpsuits.
velour, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gaudy jewelry.
That's the only one.
Yeah, it's Sean John tracksuits.
Cadillacs. Although that's not a thing anymore. That was
No,
a
I
thing
don't
in the
think so.
70s.
Yeah, because now they just look like regular sedans.
Yeah, I mean, there's no full-size American sedans anymore like there used to be.
Yeah.
Shame.
The
Car
new
talk.
like top of the line Cadillac is like a race car, basically.
Oh yeah, I saw that thing. The 2-door joint.
Well, they have
It's like a coupe.
the ATSV and the CTSV. The CTSV has like 600 horsepower. It's got like a Corvette engine in it.
Wow.
That's a lot of horses.
Yeah,
man.
which is like that's not like a Cadillac should be a big ignorant car
Yeah.
that you drive around to scream at 14-year-old Puerto Rican girls. That's what a Cadillac is.
Sexually harassed children in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Fuzzy dice, drunk off codeine, driving around, trunk open with Christmas lights.
We do kind of get the short end of the stick in show business, though, because it's like we're not white, but we're not
You can't paint your
ethnic
faces
enough.
anymore.
Yeah.
I thought a funny. I might have mentioned it before, but a funny sketch idea would be like.
Rape of Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
No, you did mention it.
It's like the 40s, and it's like a blackface performer, and he's on stage, and he's like singing and dancing, but then his like hand brushes his face, and some of the makeup comes off, and then the audience is like, and then they like are all disappointed because they realize it's not a black guy. They just couldn't tell the whole time that it was a black guy.
Yo, how awesome is it that Ted Danson at the roast of fucking Whoopi Goldberg while he was dating her?
Ate watermelon.
Yeah, put on blackface, and he thought it was gonna go over huge.
You can't find that video's been like wiped off the internet, I
Well,
think.
you know what also people forget is that Macklemore dressed up like a Jewish.
I remember that.
And then they,
Yeah, I remember that.
oh God, what's that fucking smell?
My
The dog must have farted.
Oh my God.
Now
This
you
is
know.
so much worse than the cats. What
That's some sweet retribution.
do you mean retribution? Those aren't my fucking cats.
Hey, it's your apartment, baby.
It's not
You
that
brought
bad.
those cats into our lives.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No,
Yes,
I
you
fucking
did.
didn't.
We would never be in that apartment otherwise.
Yes, you would.
I mean, maybe every once
You would.
in a while.
You would use me from my Chapo connections to get on that podcast, and then you would go over there to do that.
Adam's the only one who's done it.
I told Stav this story.
Dude,
and
I'm a
big,
two-time Chapo pundit, actually. MSM, mainstream media.
yeah, you're good at all that stuff.
Yeah.
Your parents call you to like talk about politics, right?
It sucks.
Really?
Oh, all right. I never talk to my
Oh,
parents.
my parents have no idea what's going on in politics.
Yeah. But I am like a big Chapo fan. Like I've put those guys on such a pedestal recently, and we were at Adam's birthday party.
Oh, yeah, you met them.
Yeah, well,
You met
Deb
Will.
talked to him. My girlfriend talked to him for
Oh,
like
this
30
is
minutes.
so funny.
So obviously I'm like, oh, these,
Yeah.
these guys are like great. And I go over and Deb's talking to Will Maneker for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, I'm going to see if she needs anything. I'm like, do you want a drink? She's like, no, I'm all right. And she's like, so don't fucking tell me I'm oppressed because I'm a woman.
Wait,
And then he just backhands her in front of everybody. Don't ever fucking say you're not oppressed. Get back in a Cadillac. I'm gonna make you help me rape a 14-year-old to make up for this.
Wait, Will said...
She's like, what?
Oh, never mind. I'm stepping on the story, probably.
No, go ahead. I don't know. That's all I know.
Oh, no, Will said that you came up... Will was trying to tell your girlfriend that she is a feminist or something. And apparently you came up to him and was like, yeah, don't listen to her. She had a terrible upbringing.
Yeah, she did. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, this guy thinks I'm a fucking moron now.
Childhood. No, he likes you.
I love that shit, dude. That shit is so good.
But yeah, those guys are funnier than most comics that I know.
Yeah, well, most comics.
Well, comedy's dead.
Yeah, comedy
most
sucks.
comics aren't funny.
Comedy's not funny at all. We were just talking.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we were just talking about that before the show started.
About what?
Perfect example of. Never mind.
I don't remember.
Then good if you
Yeah,
don't
okay.
remember. Yeah.
I fucking got
I haven't
Pimple on my dick?
enjoyed. There's like two comics I enjoy watching.
me
Stand-up comics.
and
Who?
Mort Saul tapes.
Mort Saul tapes and me actually. I watch tapes. I got a VHS player so I could watch tapes of
I
Mort
love when
Saul.
Mort Saul
Is
reads
anyone
the
gonna-
newspaper. That's my favorite.
I have to
shit.
go find video cassettes of Mort Saul to watch. Who's not dead, by the way.
He's not.
And he still performs.
No, he still performs.
Yeah.
He is?
alive?
Yeah, but I refuse
Good
to
for
watch him on
him.
any format other than tape.
Why is comedy dead?
If you want like an honest answer as to why I don't think that like the future of comedy is either stand up or television or any kind of old media, is because of like how quickly you can get the jokes, which are like the element of jokes that makes you laugh or what you enjoy is like incredibly ephemeral. It's gone immediately. You only laugh at a joke once. I mean, you can rewatch stand-up specials, but it's diminishing returns, and you're just sort of appreciating like how good they are at comedy.
Right.
But with like stand-up, especially now, if something happens and people want to comment on it, it's going to happen on social media right away. And then you go to a club and then you see somebody do like a half-assed version of shit you already read online.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just not.
But that's if you want. That's why I think it's not going to be topical shit. I think it's going to be more like personal.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
still working
Yeah,
on my
but
latest
personal
Ghostbusters chunk,
shit's like beaten into the fucking ground.
No, man.
No, that's
it
not
isn't.
true.
That's the one place stand-up is different than other
listen,
art forms.
Yeah.
You can. Be
I think
more
you're.
fucking-
I think you're deluding yourself into thinking.
But
that-
also,
No,
comedy
that
is
really
like,
the
But also
people's
you're
people's set of experiences are all that different, because the personal shit more often than not just is like, oh, this is a shitty date I went on, or
But what
you know,
about
this
the
is a
fact
fucking
that-
thing I saw, and it's like
Yeah, but you don't have emotions, so you don't connect to that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like other
but
people
comedy's not really
like
emotional, right?
Yeah,
It. Yeah,
it's
but
not,
see, that's
dude.
yes,
It's-
it is. Sometimes it is.
It comes from the gut.
Yeah, that's
Who
but that's,
is doing
people are
emotional
tapping into
comedy?
Well,
shit
That's
shame.
actually funny.
It comes from
The
shame.
funniest stuff is when you reveal something about human nature,
Yeah.
about how we want to,
Sure, but that's
And
what
then
I'm talking
and all
about.
those observations, I would say, are trite at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to like when you consider that stand-up comedy has, in its like modern form, has only been around like maybe 35, 40 years.
Right.
Like this kind
prior.
of stand-up? Yeah.
No, it's like it's entirely possible that in the grand scheme of things, going on stage and telling jokes was going to be a short-lived form of delivering any kind of content or entertainment.
Interesting.
I mean, it's
I don't
it's
believe
what's the
that.
future like podcasting?
maybe, yeah, something more like immediate. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, you're gonna always need to have some kind of like honed or crafted, output. But I think if you want to do comedy in that way, it has to be through some kind of narrative. It's not going to be like,
Yeah.
it's not going to
Well,
be.
look,
It's not going to be stand up.
But
And
it's not like stand-up's huge. I mean, I think it's something like jazz, where it's like there's still jazz clubs, but no one really gives a fuck about it. You know what I mean? Like I could see something like that. I don't know. I just like doing stand-up, and I want to do it for the rest of my life, and then also do other shit.
5 more
honestly.
years.
Yeah, for the next 6
I
and a half
do
months
think
I'm alive.
I do think stand-up is like jazz, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
You
Pretty
should
much.
make a La La Land,
Just as
but for
good.
stand-up.
It's just as hard.
It's just as hard.
We should take Emma Stone to like a UCB show.
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
you
I
should
like
do
It's about the jokes they're not saying.
Yeah, I like stand up too, and I mean, I would always want to continue doing stand up, but it just feels like
I
does feel like
I like
it's gonna- the
watching
bubble's
good
gonna
stand-up
burst.
though. And the thing about stand-up is that you can't replace like the live aspect. You can't replace
That's
like
true.
the presence of a comic with a live audience.
Like all of the clubs are driving themselves into the fucking
Well,
ground.
that's because the clubs aren't like necessarily a sustainable business model, but
And they totally could
that
be, but
doesn't
they're
mean-
like making an effort to actively not be a sustainable business model
Well,
by
that doesn't mean
paying
that-
people shit.
that doesn't mean that like actually like sitting and seeing a comic and like being present or performing in a live setting and being present with an audience
Sure, I guess
doesn't have some sort of value.
I don't know. I mean, I like the overwhelming majority of comedy I watch is just like boring now at this point.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Sure.
But
And I
yeah.
don't think it's because I'm a comic and I've like been watching comedy like all the fucking time
I
for
think
the
that's
last
part of
15
it.
years. No, I don't think it's that. I think it's like legitimately people have run out of shit to say.
Maybe. Who cares?
Also, that the other aspect of like the fact that comics have been elevated too much and like
Well, we are philosophers.
yeah, we're philosophers
I'm
and
smart
yeah,
as shit.
and
You gotta-
Bart like I love Patrice, right?
Yeah.
I think Patrice O'Neal's hilarious. I probably politically and fundamentally disagree with probably every joke I've ever heard him tell. But I think every joke is super funny. I think it's like, you don't have to agree with a comic
Yeah.
in
To
order
find
to
what
think
he's
they're
saying is
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, in order to connect with like the humor.
Who's the opposite of that? Is there somebody on the other end?
What are you talking about?
A lot of comedies like that where I agree with them politically, but
I
it's not
agree with
funny
them,
at
but
all.
it's not funny?
I mean, like on the opposite end of like the spectrum from Patrice, like an incredible, like a Jamie Kilstein. That's
No.
yeah, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's funnies for retired firefighters.
Yeah.
You get to see the world like a retired firefighter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
guess
was
there is
watching
that.
like SNL and they made fun of that Pepsi commercial,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm online and it's like SNL brilliantly skewers the Kendall Jenner Pepsi commercial. It's like, but who is that for? Like we all saw that commercial and thought it was dumb.
right.
Like I would rather see Tom Green stick his hand up a bull's ass.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, let's
That's
get
the
people
truth.
drinking semen
It's like
again.
no-
yeah, right,
That's
exactly. Like
comedy.
no
Yeah.
that would
comedy.
bring more joy to
Oh,
more
that
people
prank
than that
video
fucking
I
horse
saw
shit.
that Australian guy pissing on his friend's face. That was the funniest thing I've seen in years.
Honestly, nothing. The Jackass is rooted in something that is beyond like a joke that like appeals to your brain. It's something that's like inside of your stomach. Yeah, it's something that's visceral. It's like seeing someone in middle school do something so morally reprehensible, but it's like the funniest thing you've ever seen. Right.
Yeah.
So like that's sort of where that level of comedy comes from, and it's just like nothing will
there's-
make you laugh that hard.
There's this kid in my middle school, John Earl, who like had diarrhea just all over the bathroom floor. Like, I walk in the bathroom and people are pointing and laughing. It was a big pile of diarrhea, and I'm like, "Who did that?" And they're like, "This kid, John Earl." And then like I was in the bathroom like a few weeks later. I like took a shit, and they were like, "Yo, whoever's in there," all these black kids are like, "Yo, whoever's in there, don't forget to flush and wipe." I'm like, "All right." I answer them. They were like, "Ah, that's Mike Recine taking a shit." And then John Earl was trying to make fun of me for taking a shit.
the diarrhea kid?
Yeah,
Fuck him, dude.
fuck him, right?
Why did he have diarrhea on the floor?
He just like he was like, I had a cold.
You either shit your pants or you shit in the toilet.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just went all
How the
over.
fuck do you shit on the floor?
There's
I
like a
always
pile of
wondered
diarrhea
that.
on the floor.
Kids always shit on the floor in elementary school. I stepped in.
shitting in.
I was doing
Elementary
a
school.
Midsummer Night's Dream in 5th grade.
Of course you would.
Yeah, and we did like.
Did you play Shylock in that?
They added in Shylock.
Put Shylock in
Yeah, a special guest appearance. He just did a monologue.
yeah, cameo by Shylock. A walk-on guest starring role by Shylock.
That was very funny. Yeah, okay.
Don't fucking patronize me.
I'm not. I
Don't
think that was
patronize me,
so-
you motherfucker.
That was good anti-Semitic.
So what were you saying? What were you doing in Midsummer Night's Dream?
Oh yeah, so the teacher like I had to
One of the
wear
gay
tights.
nymphs?
Yeah, I was like a fairy. I'd wear tights.
Yeah, but what did you play?
Puck.
No, that was a joke because you're a fairy.
I just want to
Yeah,
say,
how
I think
about
my-
Cuck? You played a character named
Yeah.
Cuck.
So anyway, I had to try on like leggings, like.
You had to bring in the
what's
leggings you
Puck's
had
other
from
name?
home.
Robin Goodfellow. Robin Goodhead. Good at giving
Getting
head.
fellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like my grandparents really enjoyed Nick Mullen's comedy because like, he makes fun of everybody, the Jews, the Italians.
The Blakes.
It's not comedy. It's just disdain. that I'm voicing.
Yeah, man, you're like Michael Douglas in that movie where he kills everyone in L.A. on his way to
Falling
Wall
Street
down.
too?
Yeah.
The
He's
Stevie
like
Steve movie.
He's like, I'm a white man and I've had enough
yeah.
of this traffic.
Dude, that movie is the
I
fucking.
wish I saw it.
Never seen it.
Oh, you have
Falling
yeah.
down.
I haven't seen
Well,
it.
You know
so
that- you
the
know
title of the
the
movie is
reference, though.
Title of the movie is Falling Down, and then they have to like work in all these dumb London bridges falling down references in the movie.
Why?
So there's like I don't know. So they did like like the
I just
title of the
remember
movie.
Walking in one time, my mom was watching that movie and she was like really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's like, if your parents like it too much, they're probably racist.
Yeah. Well, it's not. It's not like he's racist. It's,
Yeah, he gets mad at the Korean guy. He gets mad at the black guy.
yeah, but he's mad at bullshit stuff. He's like mad that the soda is like too expensive in
Yeah.
the bodega, and then he goes to like McDonald's and he's like, "Why doesn't it look like the burger in the picture? The burger in the picture looks nice. This looks like shit."
There's
Yeah.
a comic who has a bit about that. His name is like the disgruntled clown. And he like dresses up. He's like an old guy who dresses up like a clown.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
He's great. Yeah, he's really, check him out.
Like Andy Rooney.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching old Andy Rooney clips the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to like edit a bunch of shit he said out of context to make my own Andy Rooney rant.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that. Someone do that.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then I won't do it. Why don't you do
did it.
Mike McRae's bit again?
Who?
Mike McRae, you just did his Michael Douglas joke.
Who?
Okay, never mind.
Who's Mike McRae?
It's Mike McRae who does the Michael Douglas joke. The "Are you fucking my wife?"
Oh, I thought that was your joke.
No. I told you, Mike McRae.
Oh, I thought it was
Did that
yours.
joke.
Whatever.
He thought he was stealing from you.
Oh.
I thought it was stealing from you. Anyway, so yeah, I stepped in shit when I was trying on tights in 5th grade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I stepped in it wearing my sock,
Mm-hmm.
and then my teacher sent me to the nurse's office. My mom had to bring me other socks.
They don't have extra socks?
No, they didn't have extra socks. But literally every adult I told that I stepped in diarrhea just burst out laughing. It was very humiliating. My mom had to bring me socks.
What was the most you've ever been humiliated in your life?
It's
Except
very
for when
hard.
your best friend cucked you.
I wasn't really that humiliated from that. I was upset.
I would have been. Yeah, I mean, I remember feeling
What's yours?
That's a good question.
I guess I was humiliated.
You were humiliated.
Yeah.
What is mine? Jeez. I don't know. One time I wasn't, but I pulled a kid's pants down during our youth group, and everyone saw his little ass dick.
And you were humiliated?
No, I just remember that was probably his.
You humiliated him.
I humiliated him, and then my dad grounded me. What's the most I've ever been humiliated? I don't know.
got a story for you guys after we finish
Oh,
recording.
yo, come on! It's too
'cause
good.
It's not about me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's about Ian Finance or Ryan Shutt because we have releases from them that say it's okay to tell any.
I don't know, man. Was I ever robbed? What's humiliating? I mean, my whole life has been one slow humiliation.
Oh, I know something really humiliating. This
Hit
might be
me.
the most humiliating.
Hit me. Well, I think
We lived in this apartment complex,
Mm-hmm.
and there was like a pool for the apartment complex. And it was like in 4th or 5th grade, and that's like the girls were like bigger than me at that point.
Mhm.
Maybe it was 6th grade. The girls were bigger than me. I hadn't hit my growth spurt yet, and my dad took me and my sister to the pool. There were these like 2 girls that were like in my grade, maybe 3 of them, and they were playing this game where every time I got out of the pool, they pushed me back in the pool. And like 1, they were bigger than me, and 2, I was outnumbered, and my father was just watching this happen. And then afterwards, he told me that I needed to learn how to fight. So my father saw me just get humiliated by women, and then told me that he was ashamed of that.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
One time
That
I was
was
in
rough.
Greece, and I took off as a bit. I don't know why I took off. I was swimming with my cousin, and I took
It wasn't
off.
the country. He was just swimming.
Yeah, I was having a little afternoon snack in a vat of grease. I usually eat my way out of it. I was in the ocean, and I took off my fucking my fucking swimsuit, and I don't even remember why I did it. I threw it at my cousin, and then he looked at my dick and made fun of how little it was. And then I had to walk out onto a beach with a cold ass shriveled up little dick, and a bunch of people pointed and laughed at me that I didn't know. So that was pretty humiliating.
That one's a much better story.
Yeah.
That is pretty humiliating.
Yeah, it was pretty humiliating. When my cousin said my dick looked like a shrimp.
Yeah.
But you're in the ocean. It's cold.
Yeah, but still. You know, you could tell how little dick is.
I was in the pool. Yeah.
I was in the pool. Sure, classic. There was shrinkage.
There was shrinkage.
That's my George.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you, Nick. Do you
What's
feel
the-
shame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's your most?
Most humiliating?
Or just a humiliating time.
I don't know. I mean, legitimately, probably when I was like drunk and I got lost, and then that guy offered me a ride, and then was like trying to pull my dick out of my pants.
Oh yeah, you should tell us.
And I had
That's
to,
not
like, jump out of his.
humiliating.
No, it's humiliating.
That's humiliating.
That's fucking absolutely humiliating.
Yeah.
And then I'm like lost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's in
well,
a new city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever told that story on the pod?
No, but I don't want to.
Okay.
He sort of bang bust you, but you didn't have sex with him.
I guess.
Bang.
I used to
Shattered you.
get sad at the beginning. Like when I first saw Bang Bus, I used to get
'Cause
sad
you thought it was real.
because I thought that they really did leave the girls like in the middle like of nowhere
Yeah.
on the side of the road. I used to feel bad for the girls.
I did. I never did. I never made it that far into the video.
Well, yeah.
Just beat off real quick.
No, but you wouldn't beat off to the full thing. You'd beat off to like the
previews.
previews that
You didn't have
showed
an
the whole.
account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
No
you're
one
right.
had an
That was
account.
back in the day. I forgot about that
Yeah.
whole era where we had to beat off to 90-second teasers.
Well, listen,
Before-
it wasn't that hard
Before the video, before
at
the
that
whole.
point. Yeah.
Remember? Damn.
90-second
tubes.
teasers. Yeah.
The tube
That's gonna be the rest of the story of humanity is like each generation pretending like that it was harder for them to beat off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Back, you used to actually have to buy the dick sucking machine before it was subsidized by the
It
government.
wasn't at the library.
Before we made testosterone illegal, and we suck it out of men all day long.
Mike, what about you? Do you have any humiliations?
Not really. I mean, one time I dodged something pretty. I like shit my pants in kindergarten at nap time, and then I just
The
wrote
perfect crime.
out. But I just didn't tell anybody. I
Nice,
just
dude.
went the whole day, and nobody ever found out it was
No
me.
one smelt it.
People did, yeah, but I would just rotate different groups of kids. I would just play with different kids, and once they realized it,
Smart.
I'd move. Yeah,
You'd have them whacked.
Wow.
You have.
Why
them
wouldn't you
killed.
just run away?
and go where?
I don't know, man. The
Yeah.
woods or something.
start over?
Start
The
over.
woods
dude.
seems to be like the place to go when you fuck up real bad.
The woods scare me, dude.
Do
I
they?
don't know what's in there. Fucking animals and shit.
Are you afraid of animals?
Yeah, dude. Animals are a defense. I'm defenseless against them, dude.
I'm afraid of some
Bears
animals.
and fucking even deer. I don't really fuck with.
Yeah, I don't fuck with deer.
Fucking birds. I want nothing to do with birds.
I remember being way too high in the woods one time,
No, thank you.
and I've locked eyes with a fucking deer
Oh god.
with like big ass antlers and shit.
Oh no.
And I felt like I was sitting there for like 5 minutes, and it wasn't moving, and I wasn't moving, and I
Holy
thought it was
shit.
just gonna charge me.
What would you do?
Eventually, just walked away.
Oh fuck, dude.
What would I do? I don't know. Fucking try to hide
Run.
behind a tree or something. It's got knives attached to its head.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
scary.
dude. Yeah, I can't climb a tree, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm fucked in the woods. I got no. And also, who knows? There's weird woods people in there. They're gonna find you and fuck you.
I don't fuck with bats. Have you seen bats, dude? They're disgusting.
Yeah. Why is Austin proud of their bats?
Yeah,
Nick?
that's gross as shit.
I don't know. I mean, it was like bats, a homeless trans person, being weird.
yeah,
know?
yeah. That's their shit.
Yeah, because the only other thing they have is Alex Jones, which is now the most notable thing about Austin, Texas.
Really? I didn't realize he was he was in Austin.
Oh yeah, that's like
Nice.
Austin's biggest export is Alex Jones. So take that, liberal ass Austin.
That's
Apparently,
so awesome.
he got in trouble today because they were in court asking him like details about his kids, and he couldn't remember.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
said he couldn't remember because he had a big bowl of